Hello and welcome to Faceoff. I'm Olu Phillips. The queues are back on our streets. Fuel scarcity is biting harder on Nigerians across the country. Stakeholders are pointing accusing fingers at the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation for not making petrol available for distribution. But the NNPC is quick to deny the allegation. They maintain they have increased supply efforts in various parts of the country. The truck out to filling stations, for instance, in Lagos has moved from the regular 245 to 295 trucks a day. And are there under dealings hampering fuel availability? These are some of the questions we're going to be asking. Why has the problem persisted despite assurances in the past? To discuss with me tonight on Face Off, I have two wonderful guests that have joined me tonight to look at why we still have persistent fuel scarcity. And to my left is a public analyst, and he is Mr. Isua Dogo.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And to my right, I have Mr. Hamid Fashola, he's Assistant National Secretary, Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, gentlemen, we will take a short break, but before we do that, I would like for you to give us your opening statements on what you think the problem is. And this will happen like in 20 seconds each. Let me start with you.
Thank you. The problem with the NNPC.
Simple and short.
Yeah.
Your opening statement is not exactly correct because the queues are reducing, not increasing, as it is today. And the problem is not with the NNPC. The problem is with the independent and the major marketers because they do not see NNPC as partners in progress. They see NNPC on the side of regulators, on the side of government, and they look at them as competitors, which is not correct.
All right. I mean, it seems like we're going to have an interesting discussion tonight on why we've always have to go back to the trenches, why I can't drive into the fuel station and find petrol and other petroleum products. I will take a short break and we'll be back. This is Face Off. Stay with us.
The 1956 discovery of oil was deemed to be the beginning of fortunes for Nigeria as the resource placed the country on the world map. But 60 years later, the country is struggling to find its feet on the simplest matters: refining, distribution, and pricing. Issues which remain baffling for a nation that ranks among the top 20 oil-producing countries. All these problems translate into hardship for the end user, who has to spend countless hours at petrol stations. Although the federal government has reduced the price of petrol to 86 naira 50 kobo, the defiance by marketers against this order is a testament that there is more to this than meets the eye. And across the country, it's endless queues and high prices. From Lagos and Ogun in the southwest,
we came in around 6 a.m. to queue at the down there, you can see, and we don't even know our fate for now. We don't know but we are still hoping.
Since morning, we are here since 7 o'clock. So everybody's suffering for this country.
Cross River and River State in the south.
Yeah, we're in this sorry situation because these guys have held us to ransom. All along, for the past 3 days, you've known how tight it's been in Calabar. So once you have one breeder like this one, you just dash down and you hear the price is this amount, you buy it. So we're stuck. Most of the times you cannot even enforce the price yourself. If we had the opportunity, we would have done that. But here we are, buying it for 100 naira. Because if you go, this is even better. I hear that downtown there, some people are selling for 120.
I've been here all over 6 hours. I didn't take breakfast. I stay here, even though as I stayed that long time ago. I can't even get the fuel. They say that fuel is finished. I don't know what to do. And there's no any single fuel inside my motor.
Anambra in the southeast to Kaduna in the northwest.
This thing started right from last week. Very hard. Because since yesterday, I followed life for Agonsano. I don't get it. Now I went home. This morning, I think this place go fear for me. That's why I can't follow since after 7 up to now. See where I did now. I never reached the one for the petrol station.
Whichever direction the compass turns, there appears to be no end in sight to the problem. But the reality is that the frustrations felt by the citizens now should not be made to reach a point of no return. Orolu Ashunibare, Channels Television News.
Why do we still have persistent scarcity of fuel, especially PMS? You will have time to join this conversation sometime down the road in this discussion. I started earlier with you ended with me, Dr. Dogo. Let me come back to you. For IPMAN as an organization, you also have the responsibility to distribute petroleum products, whether be imported, whether NNPC imports it or you import it. You're part of the stakeholders that should distribute petroleum products. Why are you hoarding these things?
Well, you make me laugh. You cannot hoard what you don't have. You know, in my initial opening, I said that NNPC is to be blamed. I have reason for saying that. NNPC takes responsibility of bringing in 78% of our need as of today. So if somebody is taking responsibility of 78% of our need and we are having scarcity, so who is to be blamed? It's NNPC. When I don't get fuel from NNPC, where do I get the fuel from? When I don't have fuel, can I hoard? Nobody is hoarding.
You import.
I cannot import.
Why?
I'm not an importer. We are in charge of retailing. And that is and we are doing it very well to the best of our ability. So NNPC have to make it available